$1 Shiba Inu price prediction. Is that possible? If you're a Shiba Inu coin holder, I recommend you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu today, and I want to let you guys know on where I think we could be ahead here and if that's even possible. Is $1 possible, or is that just smoke and mirrors and not something we should be thinking about at all? We're going to talk about that. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. I have another video for you guys. Today we're talking about Shiba Inu. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so I looked up Shib news before I made this video, and I see leading exchange forecast Shiba Inu could surge by 4.1. Let me really say this out. 4,166,567% to reach $1. Okay, they're saying that they think Shiba Inu can go to $1. We're gonna talk about that here. So let's look at Shiba Inu right now. Right now, we are in a very sketchy situation. We're still holding the trend line to the upside on the daily time frame, but we are toying with it. We are playing with it, and it is on the razor's edge of a breakdown, guys. I do want to emphasize on this. When you look at this, yes, we're still holding up, but we are, man, oh man, we are playing with fire here, guys. But I will zoom out a little bit, and we're going to be talking about the entire cryptocurrency market and where I think we could be headed here. I do think, though, that we are looking for potentially a decent amount of time of sideways chop. And if you guys want to be taking advantage of that chop and you want to be buying this dip, then I recommend you check in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin, as well as 10% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account. So if you want to buy that dip and get more bang for your buck, and you want to get a little bit extra off of the fees so you can get more crypto, then I recommend you sign up with that. And if you want a great on-ramping and off-ramping, if you want to figure out how to buy crypto, then I recommend you download crypto.com in the description box below as well. It's a great place to bring your money from your bank to the crypto space and out of the crypto space when you're taking that sweet, sweet profit. So Shiba Inu is sitting rank 16, down about 12.34% in the past 7 days, down about 3% in the past 24 hours. We're seeing a lot. We had a little bit of a fake out today, a big pump, a weak Sunday pump, and just getting smacked down immediately. The overall crypto market right now is screaming that it wants a dump, okay? And just because it's screaming it wants a dump doesn't mean that that dump will happen, or maybe that dump already did happen. We're going to take a look at this, but I want to emphasize this $1 Shiba Inu price prediction, okay? We're sitting at $12.47 billion market cap, and Shiba Inu is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny, okay, sitting at 402117. When you're talking about a 4.2 million% gain, you are talking about literally a multi-trillion-dollar market cap for Shiba Inu. So you're talking about literal trillions of dollars. We're talking about like the market cap of Apple and Google and the oil companies. If you were to put them all together, and if you were to sell all those for cash and say you got $20 trillion, could Shiba Inu break $1? Well, probably not. Probably not, which is insane to say. But I get what the exchange is saying. They're saying, well, if they continue to burn these coins, then maybe $1 is actually possible. So I'd want to sprinkle in a little bit of hopium in there for you guys because, you know, this supply, 589 trillion Shiba Inu, is absolutely absurd. But if they continue to cut the supply down, and I know we were just at record highs for the Shiba Inu burn rate. I think we're at like 2,400% or something like that. But if we see the burns continue to happen, the token burns, and say we get down to a billion, 1 billion total supply, well, then I would say, okay, we came down nearly 99% from a 589 trillion token supply, so maybe $1 is possible. But we really need to see these burns go very crazy to see this play out. But I do want to emphasize on where we're at in this market right now. So over on Crypto Twitter, you can follow me at 333Blacksea. I say I am ready for some sideways chop, okay? And I have a photo of the overall crypto market cap right now. You can see we are trading at about a 3.24 trillion, and the previous cycle high was about 3.04 trillion. And yes, it is common occurrence cycle after cycle that we break out and we come back and retest this and resume off of it. And I see a lot of people freaking out. I see a lot of people saying that it's over, that the bull market's over. And you know, sure, I will give them a little sprinkle here and say, sure, maybe it is. But I think the probability of that being fact is very, very small. But when it comes to trading and investing, guys, there's always invalidations. Even if there's a 99.9% chance that something is going to happen, there's still that 0.01% chance that it does not happen, okay? And I don't want to spook you guys. I do not think that the top is in, but that's why we take profit along the way to hedge against our theories and our fundamental and technical analysis, guys. When you look at the entire market right now, we're sitting at $94,000 Bitcoin. We did break above 95K, but it was a quick wick to the upside and got smacked down. That's why I'm telling you, it's screaming that the market wants to dump. Bitcoin Diamond's trading at 56.8%, excluding stablecoins. What do you know? Still at 58.5%, around that level. We've been sitting at that for the past couple weeks. Guys, we are going into a sideways chopping situation here, okay? I expect we need to just see this price action play out. You look at Bitcoin overall right now, we're playing with fire, just like Shiba Inu, on this trend line, and it's playing with fire. You know, I said that so far, sure, we can call that a bear trap, but until we see confirmation to the upside, I'm not confident in calling that a bear trap. I'm more confident in saying that we're probably going to spill over to the 80s, and maybe if things get really, really crazy, to 70,000. And even if we do come down to 70,000, this is still, the market is still intact. I think that a 70K drawdown would be pretty brutal. I think it'd be, I'm not expecting that unless the cycle's over, and I don't think the cycle is over just yet. And I want to show you guys, so when it comes to long-term investing, I really like to use these charts from Glassnode, and I like to look at the Pi cycle top indicator. And basically, when you're looking at this is the chart of Bitcoin, and anytime we've had a clean break above the purple and cyan line, that's been basically the top for the cycle. And sure, you can test it a couple times, but every single time, guys, when you break above it, usually that's the top, and usually we break down. But if you look at where we're at right now, sure, we touched it, we barely touched it, but we have not seen a clean break above it yet this cycle. And this is I don't only look at one indicator to determine whether the cycle top is in or not, but this is an indicator that has proven to be relatively accurate here, guys. So I do like to use this, and I just want to show you this, guys, because I do not think that the top is in, but we could be looking at, when you zoom out here, we could be looking at significant sideways and to the downside consolidation. We need to see this price action play out a little bit. I think that it's time for a little bit of boring sideways price action. Let the RSI cool off. Let these other, really, we're just waiting for the price action to play out and get a decision here. But guys, we had a massive move to the upside. Let's see. Let's measure this. I mean, it's important when we're looking at Bitcoin. We had a 61% gain on the largest cryptocurrency, on Bitcoin, in the span of like 30 days. No, it's been longer than that. Let me remeasure that. I don't want to just pull that out of thin air. About 49 days from the breakout to the top so far. It would not be strange at all to see sideways price action, a little bit of a corrective period, especially to spook some people out, grind some people to sell. I would not be surprised to see that play out. And I do expect that in the next coming weeks, we're going to have a lot more clarity of where we're headed here. But guys, $1 Shiba Inu, not going to happen. I'm sorry. The only way that happens is if we see massive supply get burned. But as of right now, Shiba Inu is holding up relatively well. And as long as Bitcoin doesn't take a significant tumble here, even if it takes a little bit of a tumble, I'll be honest, I think that the alts have taken a lot. The haircut's kind of done. And yeah, it can break down much more, obviously, like if we came down to 70,000 but on Bitcoin. But I do think that a lot of this selling was new retail investors. It was very emotional. It was very quick and swift. I think that a lot of the pain is over for alts, unless, there's always an unless, guys, I know, unless Bitcoin does make that big move to the downside and we trade sideways for a significant amount of time. But I do think that we're going to a corrective period, and I do think Shiba Inu is going to perform well in 2025. It's just a matter of when, not if. If you guys like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that a $1 Shiba Inu is possible, or do you think these exchanges are just clickbaiting everybody? I'm really curious on what you guys have to say about it. Check out Blowfin and Crypto.com in the pinned comment and the description box below. Get that $5,000 sign bonus, 10% off all trading fees, limited time offer, as well as if you want to onboard or take some profit into your bank account, use Crypto.com. It's a great platform for that. But that's all I got, guys. I will see you in the next one.